Hello everybody. So I'm going live again. Yeah. So this is GidiTv. Don't forget to like, don't share, don't forget to for those who haven't subscribed, don't forget to subscribe. Just tap on the button to subscribe. Yeah, so it's been a while we haven't come on live, and this is us coming live again. So just a recap on what's been going on in the world. So the World Cup tournament has started, and yeah, they're playing it in Mexico. They're playing some matches in Mexico. They're playing some in the US. So there are several locations that are going to be playing the World Cup. Yes, but the base, the host for the World Cup is in Mexico. Yeah. So today is Sunday. It's a Sunday morning, and then I employ all of you. I employ all of you to try and go to church. Yes. Um, try and go to church, do some worship. It's not easy to be alive. It's not easy to be counted among the living. Okay. So for those who could not try to go to church, yeah, there are so many things you can actually do as a Christian. So many things you can actually do as a lover of God. Yes, and one of it is trying to read the Bible on your own, trying to listen to worship songs, try to engage in any Christian activity online, and try to be yourself. I'm not saying there should be an excuse for not going to church because I remember back then when we were growing up, one of the lessons we were taught as children is that never you give a reason not to go to church. Like for no reason should you have a reason not to go to church. But growing up, I discovered that there can be more than 1,000 reasons not to go to church. And you see other Christians trying to judge other Christians simply because they couldn't make it to church. You see, as a Christian, you're coming back from church and you're seeing other Christians not just staying at home. And instead of you to actually be that curious, instead of you to be full of to engage in them in a very happy manner, that notion coming out of them, like they are already judging others for not coming to church. But it's a very wrong notion, it's a very wrong attitude. And I believe that we should try to make it we should try to work on that as Christians. We should be supportive to one another, and then we shouldn't discriminate. Yes, somebody is going to Celestial Church, someone is going to Pentecostal Church, someone is going to Catholic. There shouldn't be discrimination between us. So, and it's not easy to serve God because the devil is not your mate. The devil is older than man, and therefore you already see what's happening in the world. You can see that no matter how smart you are, it takes the divine grace of God. It takes the divine grace of God for somebody who is not older than you to actually take control of you. It's a divine grace. If not, normally, in the world of men, as long as someone is older than you, that person is actually in control of you. So, and then we come to the spiritual world. That is why God has embedded in us that wisdom, that knowledge, which is called the Bible, to actually overcome the wisdom and the schemes of the devil. I don't know whether you understand. So I'm not preaching, I'm not it's just us doing what we know how to do best on Sunday morning life. Yeah, so there's not going to be a preaching session to do going to church and trying to make a record. But we'll be doing this feel free to talk about anything that is pressuring you as a Christian. Feel free to talk about anything because we also have pagans among us. Yeah, so we also have Muslims among us. But there's one thing that is common is that we are praying to a God, and that God can be changed to the Almighty God. That is, some people just pray normally because they believe that prayer brings blessings, prayer brings life, prayer brings money. You understand? So, and they really don't have the idea of who God Almighty actually is. So, therefore, you can help yourself go to any churches around and try to get more knowledge and more understanding of who this God we're talking about is. And so that's that about worship and praying and then going to church and other Christians judging other Christians about who actually is the rightful children of God. What you should understand is that we are all made in the image of God and His likeness. So everybody, be who you are, whether you're a wicked person, whether you're a good person, whether you are anybody, whether you are anybody, as long as you are a human being, a children of God, a child of God. Yes. So that is yes. I'm seeing somebody Samuel Akande saying hello. Yes, hello, and please can you tell us your location and then let's try to hear from you. You can drop a comment, say anything that is pressuring you, and then let's talk. So yes, so that is all. This is GidiTv live on Sunday morning. You can actually follow us on yes on other social media platforms like Snapchat, yes, and then you can then try to share with other friends so that they can actually come online and we can get this going, talking about what we can't actually talk in public and what you can't actually say to people around. So that's it. So we should and for those who just be passing by and seeing us online, don't forget to tap on subscribe so that you're able to get to see us again. Yes, and we're not just stopping. This is just the beginning of Gidi TV on YouTube. We're coming hot, we're coming live, we're coming serious, we're coming active. So yeah, so like we said, we're not capping and we're not preaching. We're just here to motivate ourselves, encourage ourselves in whatever we're doing. Yes, some people have fallen out of the Christian race because they feel it is too tedious, because they feel like it is too taxful, they feel it is too controversial, and they feel it's too I don't know, from one reason or the other, and you see them backsliding, and then instead of having to deal with the devil, we now have to be dealing with ourselves as ourselves. You're not becoming my devil, I'm not becoming the devil. You see the whole thing crumbling, and there's no understanding, there's no genuinity in whatever we're doing. So let's try to work as a team, try to mind your business as a Christian, and it's very, very important. Minding your business can create room for you to actually express and to actually find out that person that you actually actually really that that this kind of you try to like, okay, this person, you want to talk to that person about something the person isn't doing right, like not going to church, and instead of you minding your business to hear from the person, you just bump into the person. It's not your right. Yes, it is never your right to um, question anybody on their decisions. That is an invasion of privacy, an invasion of their own free will. So yeah, so let's make it happen, and then so one of the things to actually help you achieve your your purpose on evangelism, your purpose on winning more people, your purpose on putting in their mind that mission of the church is minding your business. One of it is minding your business. Yes, I could tell you that from my research. You know, I'm a research student. Yes, so and I could tell you that one of it is minding your business. We've got to understand that many people, many Christians don't actually mind their business, and that is what is causing the problem. You know, in life, people face a lot of situations, a lot that sometimes even money cannot solve. So, bumping into people's free will and is actually going to add a catalyst to their backsliding behavior, and you now get to see different kind of horror happening in the land, different kind of horror happening in the world everywhere, and you get to wondering what comes to this mind, what actually caused this problem, what actually, like, even somebody who's traumatized cannot actually carry out this. You understand? It came from somewhere. It came from a point of anger. Yes, so always try to don't be a device to the devil to cause more problem for our pastors and our evangelists and our innocent people, innocent children around and among us. Yes, so, like I said, this is GidiTv. Don't forget to like, don't forget to share, don't forget to subscribe for those who haven't subscribed, and don't forget to tell somebody about GidiTv. We're always coming live, and then you can join our WhatsApp group. Yes, we have a WhatsApp group for all our artist streamers. So always always revive yourself with gospel audios, gospel tunes. Get always be connect to God. Have that point, have that day in your life where you try to reconnect with God. It's very, very important as a human being who is actually living, earning, or surviving. Have that point where you reconnect to God. It is very, very important. And Sunday is one of it. So I advise you go to church, and you can add in extra days to having that reconnection to God. It's very, very important. So always on the move, and yeah. So
you want to destroy me like you did to my father. Hallelujah. You want to destroy my life like you did to my mother. I'm aware. But this mountain is bigger than you to move. Before you attack me, act of my breed. I'm a lion. Why are you looking for the lion among sheep? The lion is hiding under the tent of the Almighty in the jungle. Write this address down. Psalm 27. The Lord is my light and my salvation. Of whom shall I be afraid? The Lord is the strength of my life. Of whom shall I fear? When the wicked one like you come out to eat up my flesh, they will stumble and fall. Bring your casket if you are coming, because I see a funeral announcement. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. My name is a warrior, and every battle that I face, I conquer. I'll meet you on the altar tonight. A message to the Goliath in my family. You want to destroy me like you did to my father. Huh? You want to destroy my life like you did to my mother. I'm aware. But this mountain is bigger than you to move. Before you attack me, act of my breed. I'm a lion. Why are you looking for the lion among sheep? The lion is hiding under the tent of the Almighty in the jungle. Write this address down. Psalm 27. The Lord is my light and my salvation. Of whom shall I be afraid? The Lord is the strength of my life. Of whom shall I fear? When the wicked one like you come out to eat up my flesh, they will stumble and fall. Bring your casket if you are coming, because I see a funeral announcement. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. My name is a warrior, and every battle that I face, I conquer. I'll meet you on the altar tonight. A message to the Goliath in my family. You want to destroy me like you did to my father. Huh? You want to destroy my life like you did to my mother. I'm aware. But this mountain is bigger than you to move. Before you attack me, act of my breed. I'm a lion. Why are you looking for the lion among sheep? The lion is hiding under the tent of the Almighty in the jungle. Write this address down. Psalm 27. The Lord is my light and my salvation.
Don't forget to like.
Of whom shall I be afraid?
Comment.
The Lord is the strength of my life. Of whom shall I fear?
This is
When the wicked one like you come out to eat up my flesh,